My name is Moon Petrie, and I don't know how everybody else is feeling, but this is a little bit of a rough day for me every year. So I used to be, spending my July 31st making cauldron cakes and butterbeer, and now I just want to recommend that you read a trans or non-binary author to celebrate J.K. Rowling's birthday. So I have a short list here, but I would really love for anyone who has any recommendations of authors who are trans or non-binary to please drop them in the comments. I will read them, and I hope other people will read through the comments to add to their own TBR. So I have a nonfiction list and a fiction list. I have just 5 authors on each who I've really enjoyed, so strongly recommended. For nonfiction, I want to recommend the work of Meg-John Barker, Jackson Bird, who is also an awesome YouTuber, Iris Gottleib, Jennings, of course, who is sweet and adorable and is dealing with having her books banned all over the place, and she's still really young and it sucks. And Alok Vaid-Menon, who did the audiobook themselves for their super cool, only like an hour-long audiobook. So if you don't have a lot of time, but you might be able to track that down for your Audible or Libby or whatever else you use to access things like that. Definitely eye-opening, and they seem like a total sweetheart, so just also very enjoyable. Some of my favorite fiction authors who are trans or non-binary include Gino, Kacen Callender, Aiden Thomas, Akwaeke Emezi, and Jasper Sanchez, whose book The Unpopular Vote took me by total surprise and is a complete delight. I will say, I think at least Akwaeke Emezi has an adult book, but what I have read from these authors has all been middle grade or YA. So would especially love authors who write adult. If you have any recommendations, I haven't read much adult written by trans or non-binary authors. So I just hope that we can come together a little bit, share some recommendations. I have a list in the description of the authors that I mentioned so that you can try to track their books down. They are all awesome. Until next time, when we will be wrapping up camp and not having to think about people who try to suppress other people's voices, even though they got famous for writing about, equality. I am Moon Petrie, and I hope that you can find something good to read today.